Hey guys, it is a beautiful warm winter day and I'm about to varnish that painting that I did with a Sharpie. And after reading all the comments and people telling me, hey, isn't it gonna bleed out? Varnish is gonna screw up the Sharpie. I have to admit, you guys freaked me out and I wasn't too sure there. So I was at the store before and I bought the same brand that I usually do, this one here, except instead of it being gloss, I bought satin. And I did notice something on the bottle. It says acid free. And I looked quick and it didn't say acid free on other bottles like Golden and Liquitex. Maybe there are brands that are acid free. Anyways, will it make a difference? I have no freaking idea, but that is one thing that's yellow and popped in my face there. So I'm going to spray varnish this and analyze this with you guys, and we'll see if it'll work out. It's a little bit windy, but it's winter and it's not cold. It was like minus 25 2 days ago, 3, whatever, and now it's like, today was like 5. It's going really well. Alright you guys, so because of the wind and the snow and everything, I can't stay outside too long. I just sprayed outside and I'm going to bring it in now, but I'm just going to give you a little close up here what this looks like. It's hard to say now. Like, how am I going to know now if it bleeds out, right? So I'll give this some time and I'll check back tomorrow. Alright you guys, so it's the next day and isn't this cool? I have the direct sunlight and the shade. So first off, first analysis is the satin versus gloss. I much prefer the satin. It looks pretty much actually exactly how it was before I varnished it. So since the Arteza paints dry glossy, sort of, it sort of kept that. It's as it was before instead of being even glossier. So that's a good thing. As for the bleeding out, now it didn't bleed out, you guys. So this is the next day. It's about 12 hours later. I don't see any changes to it at all yet. I mean, could it bleed out in much more time? That I don't know. I'm going to try and go really close since I got my natural daylight straight up here. You see those imperfections? Now, I have two choices here. Either I go OCD crazy Mel and go over all of the black one more time. It's not like that everywhere, but there are some places where it is. You see that? But I don't think it's because of the varnish. I think it was just like that before. Maybe I should go over the whole thing again, or I should just like let it be and chill out about it, because as soon as you move back you don't see it. And I mean, there's imperfections everywhere in the paint, so in a way it sort of goes with it, you know? So it's a two-sided way of seeing it. And it's not everywhere. Like this line here is perfect. There's no little mini imperfections. Anywho, up till now, what I'm seeing is that the painting looks exactly like it was before. Cool in the sunlight, right? Look at that. And look at my cactuses. They're so cool. I'm a cactus freak, you guys. I have a mega one there. 5 minutes later, and I just thought about it, and looking at the painting, like the top part, those black lines are perfect. I don't have to go over anything, but it's the bottom part that's not perfect. as if my Sharpie didn't have maybe enough ink in it when I was doing that part. So I'm gonna go over it. I just can't. My OCD is just way too strong to handle this. All right, you guys, so this is a few days later, and I started doing the Sharpie, and I noticed that on top of the varnish, first of all, it went really well. It goes better on top of the varnish. It slides, and it makes really crisp lines. And when I touched it after a few seconds, it was dried, and it's like, it worked fine. But I want you to look right here, okay? In that area there and that line there. You see how it reflects less? That's where I didn't pass there. You see it well. So you see the areas of black where I did not pass over it yet? So what I'm saying is that it's reflecting much more the black Sharpie on top of the varnish than it did before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue. I'm going to go over finally the whole thing. Like, screw it. I'm going over the whole black. I'm going to get that little extra reflection, and then I'm going to resin coat it. Oh yeah, baby. It's going to be so cool. Can I get it from here to show you guys? Yeah, you see how much blacker it is there than there? I think the camera isn't strong enough to really show it, but that black reflects much more than the rest that's varnished. Okay, I'm going to finish this and I'm going to resin it. Back with the final result. It took 3 coats and it's looking awesome, you guys. The Sharpie looks dark, like black straight up, and now I can't get it on the camera, but when you move it in a certain angle, you sort of get a reflection, a sort of copper reflection from the Sharpie. So it's really cool. But yeah, just like that, that's what it looks like. Now I have to admit, you guys, unfortunately, I didn't mix my resin enough and it's not perfect. There's some blurriness, which doesn't really show like that, but when you're in the sun, there's blurriness in the middle of the canvas. I hate resin. I hate you, resin. I got a perfect one up there on the table that you'll see in another video, and I got this one who looks awesome, but it's not perfect for me. But at least you guys know what happens with the Sharpie. It does work. And there's no bleeding anywhere. See that? You can see the blurriness there. All right. Have a good one.